sign max contracts in their 4th year. And honestly, you guys, this changes everything when it comes to those max contract salary players. And
the WNBA is staring at a critical deadline that could reshape the future of women's basketball. With March 10, 2025 approaching, negotiations between the league and players remain locked in a tense standoff just 1 week before a potential strike that could derail the most successful season in league history. At the center of the debate is a major proposal change. Rookie contract players who earn first or second team All-League honors would become eligible for max contracts in their
negotiations.
Are still not making enough. That middleman potentially still not making enough for housing to also be taken off of the table. You all know this New York market. that $200,000 jump that players are going to make, that's before taxes. That's before what they would have to pay for a potential housing market in the state of New York. So I still am focused on our middleman again. I think it's a starting point. I'm happy with them finally coming back to us with a proposal, but I think
4th year instead of their 5th. On the surface, it sounds minor. In reality, it changes everything. The players are reportedly seeking 26% of gross revenue and a $9 million salary cap. The league has countered with net revenue sharing and a $5.75 million cap. The gap between the two sides remains significant. The salary structure itself presents another complication. Under the current framework, most teams can realistically carry only one max contract. That creates difficult decisions for franchises like the Indiana Fever. Veterans such as Kelsey Mitchell are eligible for max deals. Rising stars like Aaliyah Boston could qualify under the new rules. And by 2027, Caitlin Clark may also enter that conversation. 3 elite talents, potentially 1 max slot. Tough choices ahead. Meanwhile, free agency faces a possible 7-day window if a deal is reached at the last minute. Expansion teams such as the Golden State Valkyries are preparing for their debut, while Toronto and Portland are set to join in 2026. But without clarity on the new collective bargaining agreement, roster planning and marketing efforts are in limbo. Players' perspectives also appear divided. Some younger voices have emphasized the urgency of returning to the court and preserving the league's momentum. Others remain focused on long-term structural improvements, including fair housing considerations in high-cost markets. With record attendance, ratings, and sponsorship growth in 2024, the stakes could not be higher. Several players have publicly acknowledged that a strike would impact revenue sharing for everyone involved. With a revenue-based model, fewer games mean fewer earnings to distribute. Both sides recognize the risks, yet agreement remains elusive. Beyond salaries, the conversation touches on growth. The recent surge in popularity driven by star power, compelling storylines, and expanded media attention has attracted millions of new viewers. Maintaining that momentum will require stability, competitive balance, and clear communication. As the March 10th deadline approaches, the pressure intensifies. A breakthrough could lead to a historic pay increase and a new chapter for the league. A delay could disrupt schedules and challenge the progress made during a landmark season. The next 7 days may define the future of the WNBA.